Ambitious and motivated are words that describe you best. Then you're on the right place. This is Motivational Radio Friends from Paris with your host, Lonji Agoha.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am privileged to be talking to a Nigerian who is a wealth coach who teaches you how to create wealth. And his name is Emeka Nwankwo. He is going to tell us how to create wealth from our salaries, from what we earn every day, or the little money we have. And so, Emeka, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am okay. We are finer now that you're talking to us. Okay.
Thanks for the.
Okay, good. So I'd like us really go into the main thing. How would you define financial mastery or financial knowledge, and how do you define it?
Well, first and foremost, keyword there. How do you define mastery? Simply means having a thorough knowledge, being in control of some, having skill, great affinity, great control over something. You know it so well or well enough to do, and that means the direction you want things. For the opposite is a lack. When you're ignorant of something, it's risky. You are poor, and then you are bound to have challenges making progress in that direction. So when you talk about financial mastery, you're talking about being, knowledgeable about money, how it's made, how it's managed, how it could be multiplied, and then putting yourself in total control, first your personal finance, and then of others, and then thereafter having or create much wealth from what initially you have, and then over time have control over other things, because at the end of the day, money determines most of the things that we have. Money determines where you live, how far you go in life. I know some people say money is not the most important thing in life. That I can tell you is up there with us.
Okay, so money is very important. We all know that. And that is why a lot of us go to school believing that maybe with our degrees or our diplomas, we will have a nice job to make us make enough money to live with. And know that sometimes this might not be the case, because having diplomas or degrees is not a guarantee for being wealthy, is it?
No, it's not. I don't know how many professors you know that are really, really very wealthy and are financially. I don't know too many. Certainly, my university professors, many of them, I can tell you, are still working even at 60 and 70. If they are free, they wouldn't be doing so much to earn money. So basically, knowledge is good, but knowledge is not everything, especially when it's not functional knowledge. Now, to be financially free, to make enough money to stay afloat and go beyond that, be comfortable, and then even talk about being financially free, you need to go beyond just knowing about money. You need to be skilled, in about money. You need to know how, take control of your finances. You need to be careful about using that money to create more money. Spend money on errands. And then, everything has the capacity to enlarge, to increase, right? When it's actually put to work. But now to put money to work, you need to get mastery. To get mastery, you need functional knowledge. To get functional knowledge, you get it by getting and learning just how it works. Now, this is not taught in school, unfortunately. It should be, but it's not. Mm-hmm. And so it takes personal responsibility, personal development, financial intelligence, and a lot of financial education to get on top. Thank you.
This podcast was brought to you by the Motivational Radio France with their host, Lonji Agoha in Paris.